How many of you have heard the old saying, I'm almost finished, that oil and water don't mix? That's true. Unless, say with me, unless something else is brought into the mix. One example is mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise. As a matter of fact, I had a Subway sandwich, 6-inch, turkey and bacon on my way down here with a little mayo on it. Well, I'm glad someone found a way to make oil and water mix. Where my cooks at in the house? Because two of the mayonnaise ingredients are soybean oil and water. For the oil and water to mix, they need what is known as an emulsifier. Say with me, an emulsifier. An ingredient that can reach out to the water and the oil and bind them together so they don't go their separate ways. The emulsifier ingredient in mayonnaise is called egg. That my cook is. I say the emulsifier ingredient in mayonnaise is called egg. The Holy Ghost is the egg in the church. Lord have mercy. It grabs the oil and the water and say, hey, you can't go your way. You can't go your way. Come here. I got a flavor I want to give to the world. Stay together. I got a picture I want to give to the world. Come on, shout, Lord, for your glory. Keep us together. Prayed, Father, keep them in your name, the name which you have given me, that they may be, hold up that one finger, that they may be, how many believe that God's going to keep you? You, Father, and me, and I in you, that they may also be in us, so that the world may believe that you sent me. In other words, that means God is obsessed with unity. This shows how much is at stake, church, in the church's unity. God's name, God's glory, and God's love is at stake with this unity. God's name, God's glory, and God's love is at stake if we don't stay together. That God will respond to us on the basis of our unity or lack thereof. This is why pastors have to always discern where there's a lack of unity in the house. And you've got to quickly root it out, because God won't respond to the request of the house if there's no unity in the house. In other words, the pastor can go on a 40-day fast, but if the choir is fighting, what he's asking God for, what will be hindered and held up. If the pastor is praying and fasting on an 80-day fast and the ushers can't work together, what he's asking God for will be hindered. Can I go a little further? If the pastor and his wife are not getting along, he can go on a 120-day fast, and what he's asking God for will be hindered because they're not together. Peter put it this way: husbands, when you can't deal with your wife the way God told you to deal with her, he ain't talking. Because it's by one spirit we were baptized into the body, and we've got to recognize the Holy Ghost in all of us. I know you slip sometime, and I know you may be overtaken in a fault, but it's not my job to judge you, but rather my job to lift you up, rather my job to encourage you. How many of you want God to respond to your situation in a supernatural way? Find you somebody that knows how to stick together. I heard one preacher says, prayer dispatches angels, but praise dispatches God. I believe the angels came to unlock the jail, but God was right behind them, and he sat on it And therefore the ground starts shaking. Y'all ain't gonna talk back to me. I believe because one was praying, the angels got there. Open up the jail cell. But God says, I got to leave my mark on this thing. And the ground shook. How many of you are waiting on a ground shaking anointing? A ground shaking experience. You've been in Lodabar long enough. You've had confusion long enough. Your church has been fighting long enough. We've got to learn to get together.